Hi guys, welcome back to the Football Network and welcome back to the Oxford United Save. Today we're continuing on with our final group stage match of the Champions League against Schalke. We've brought you every team in the group stage and now we're at our final team, and that is against Schalke. Now, let's just take a look at what happened since last episode, which was against Basel in that 3-1 victory. Was it a 3-0 one? No, it was a 3-0 one, wasn't it, we played? Yeah. We went on to beat Southampton 2-1 after that. Not a bad result there at all. 2-1 against Swansea in the Capital One Cup. Again, nicely done from us. Then we actually slipped up against Newcastle. You can see Juan Gil scoring for us there. Zivkovic getting a winner in the very last few moments of the game, which was bitterly disappointing for us. But nevertheless, we bounced back with a 3-1 victory away against Basel, which actually managed to secure our place in the knockout stages of the competition. So all good there. And we've had two Premier League wins there with Watford, 2-1 win, James Wilson with both of the goals, and Derby, a 2-0 victory against them, Iheanacho and Abdijaj getting the goals there. And now we have two draws recently, one coming against Lazio, 2-2 draw away from home there, and a 1-1 draw at home to Swansea. So pretty good really, the results doing well. Let's just take a look at the league table here in the Premier League. You can see that we are in third position, only a few points off Arsenal at the top there. So yeah, it's quite tight at the moment here, but yeah, not too bad at all. We're up there, we're in contention, and hopefully we can really push for the title soon. As for the Champions League, you can see that we have actually qualified from our group, and yeah, it'd be good if we can get the top spot today because it saves us playing the teams that actually finished top in the other group. We played second place teams, although you can see that Barcelona could potentially be a team that we play. So yeah, what we need to do today is just pick up some points here, confirm that spot at the top, and we'll be fine. But there's a couple of things I need to tell you about. Since, well, I forgot to mention it last time, we signed some of the old guard. Jake Wright, we signed him as a coach for our under-21s. He's in here as a coach, and yeah, I just thought let's search Jake Wright, see what he's up to. He's a coach, so I thought why not bring him in, as he's a great servant to the club. You can see played for us here, made loads and loads of appearances in his time, making 270 appearances it says there. So yeah, bringing back a legend of the save of the club as well, and he is back in as a coach, and also someone who, if the Oxford fans will remember, Ryan Clark, former goalkeeper, making again a ton of appearances for Oxford United, and yeah, we've got him in as a coach in the under-18s. I mean, not great, but it's just more sentimental, I'd say, than anything else, and he's in as an under-18s coach. I will try and make him a goalkeeping coach at some point as well, because obviously that's his forte, but we've got him in nevertheless, which I'm pretty pleased for as well. As for the Champions League as well, our under-19s have actually qualified from their group. So I think they're in Group E, and yes, they've qualified. So they'll be going on to the knockout stage, which is really good. Our youth development is coming along nicely, especially Juan Gil. I'm trying to bleed this guy in more and more each time. But let's get on to the game today and see the team that we're picking. There's been a couple changes here, just because we don't need to go all out, I guess, but we're going for Ortola in goal, Osorio, Galloway. Let's just swap these two around. Galloway and Tar with Angelino at left back. Donsa comes in today with Herrera and Izawa. Nothing too similar, too different here. And of course, our usual striking partnership of Iheanacho and Abdijaj with Ødegaard in behind. But no, let's see how we get on today. Not really too fussed about this game. As long as we can, secure that top spot, it will be nice, and I mean, we should really be doing that in this group, but you never know. This is the Champions League. I don't know if Schalke have got much to play for. I guess they can still qualify if Lazio slip up, so they're probably going to come out here today with, well, all guns blazing, I imagine. So let's see if we can counteract that and put a few goals past them today, which will be much appreciated. But obviously Schalke getting us underway. They have some very good players. Obviously got Goretzka, long-term Schalke player. Caleri up front with Iosi Perez, and Ødegaard with a free kick there, he misses. But Schalke have actually got some pretty nice players in their team. Some that I probably wouldn't mind having in my team, but that's another story. We're approaching January as well soon. I think, well, we're in like late November now, I guess. So a couple months away from January. But that is going to be a big time for us because a lot of our big players are attracting some interest. Iheanacho's attracting interest from Real Madrid. So if we can try and keep hold of him, that would be great. But if the money comes in, then they might force my hand a little bit. Considering we bought him for 500k, the profit we'll make on those deals will be a lot. Same too with Azawa. Azawa's attracting some interest from Manchester City. But we shall see how that develops over the window. But hopefully we can keep hold of them here as we come forward with the ball. Donsa now with it. And he plays Azawa into Abdijaj. Hervedez tries to put in a tackle. Angelina, though, with the ball. And Azawa can pick that back up. And he whips it in. Ødegaard's there. And that was just wide from Martin Ødegaard. A great effort from him. You can see in these early stages, Schalke shading the possession. Well, quite a bit, actually. But we're the ones creating the chances here. And Ødegaard's with the ball, and he hits it wide again. Most of our chances have actually fallen to Martin Ødegaard. But he misses on all of the occasions as Arnold comes forward, and his shot goes wide of the mark. 20 minutes gone, though. Oxford United 0, Schalke 0. And Max Meyer clearing off the line from Iheanacho's effort there. And they live to fight another day, Schalke, at the moment. But you can see here, Lazio are winning. We are top of the group, though, on goal difference, I guess. Yeah, we are 6 goal difference there, you can see. So, if we can keep it like this, that'll be good. Meyer now with the ball, and his shot is wide of the mark. Max Meyer is quite a good player, actually. A guy who's got a lot of potential. I guess he's getting on a bit now. Well, not getting on a bit in this save, but he's probably not too much left of development in him. But here's Herrera, though, who's got plenty of development left. Here's Osorio. Back into Herrera here. He plays it into Iheanacho and he fires it home, and that is exactly why Real Madrid are interested in Kelechi Iheanacho. I think he scored something like 45 goals in 69 games now for us at Oxford United. An incredible return, really, for a striker that we only really bought in thinking he could be quite good, and he's turned out to be a regular first team player. Herrera puts it in, and Iheanacho on the volley puts it home. Oxford United 1, Schalke 0. But yeah, you can see exactly why Iheanacho is attracting all this interest. I put the asking price of, like, I think it's 35 to 40 million pounds. If we can get that for him, fantastic. But we shall see what happens as Galloway puts the ball into his own net. He is having a bit of a nightmare at the moment, I must say. Galloway gave away a penalty in the last game we played against Swansea, I think it was. And yeah, he generally is playing pretty poor at the moment, but we have to play him today because Herrera is suspended. But we've been pegged back here. But can we get something before half time? We give it away, really. His pass lack on the ball. Still go into Arnold. Iosi Perez now up there. Tar gets the header. Donsa wins it, though. Here's Ødegaard. Iheanacho. Can he play Abdijaj? Can he score against his old team? No, it's blocked away. And Tar gets there first. Izawa now into Ødegaard, who tries to hit it over the top for Iheanacho, but he gets it back again, and he finds Iheanacho once again, and it's saved from Zyla and Iheanacho with a big chance before half time. I'm going to tell the players actually that if we keep going out there, and we should be able to get a result, and I'm just going to give them a little bit of a boost as well across the rest of the team. But a little bit disappointing, the fact that we conceded that own goal. Schalke haven't really been in the game too much, but then they put a ball into an area and Galloway puts it into his own net, which is a bit disappointing. But nevertheless, it's 1-1 here. It is enough to see us finish top of the group, which is, of course, what we were aiming for today. And hopefully we can really confirm that in this half. Izawa is not having a great game either. Maybe that speculation of a transfer to Manchester City. I think both Manchester clubs are interested in him, actually, so we shall see how that one pans out. I don't really want to let him go to a rival because he is that good, but again, if the money comes in and it's an offer that we can't really refuse, then we'll have to think about it, really consider it. But in an ideal world, I'd like to keep these players. And Arnold with an effort there, and does he hit the bar? I think Ortola managed to tip that over. Dear me, you see those a lot. And Caleri hits that over as well. You see old Basel at the bottom there, no points. They've lost every single game. They have not had a good time in this group. A little bit surprising actually. Basel aren't that bad, but maybe they are the weakest team in this group. And here's Arnold now. Caleri with the ball coming forward. Plays it over the top to Iuzi Perez, but we managed to deal with it that time. Iuzi with it again. Back to Arnold. Tardo stands in the way of that one, and he hits a big ball over the top. But Zyla can get there. And they will go again from the back here. Matip into Goretzka. Arnold now with the ball. Playing it over the top. Tar can get there once more. And they keep coming forward here. We need to deal with this. Wow, and it's another an error from our defence. Tar hitting it against Brendan Galloway. And very nearly letting through Schalke again. But I think it's time to make some subs here. Izawa's having a poor game. I'm going to bring on Julian Green for him. After Judge as well, not looking too good out there. I'm going to bring on James Wilson in replacement of him. Wilson, of course, gets goals. I think he's got 7 in 7 for us. I should really be starting him. But, I don't know. I just think he has more of an impact coming off the bench rather than starting these games. But, nevertheless, he's on the pitch here and hopefully he can break the deadlock here, but it doesn't look like anything's going to be happening too much unless we get something from this corner. Ødegaard hits it in. Iheanacho, shot saved from Zyla, and this pretty boring, dull second half has really come to life here. Can we get a goal that will see us win this match? Angelino with the throw into Julian Green, into Donza, and it's a foul off the ball here, and he looks like he's going to be going off. And yes, he has been sent off. You could see that really late challenge off the ball. And they are down to 10 men for these last few moments of the match. And I'm going to make one last substitution. Ødegaard's fitness is gone right down. And we'll bring on Ravel Morrison for the past few minutes, who I'm actually looking to sell on in January. Just because I want to bring back Evan Hicks. He's doing really well at Luton on loan. And, you know, of course, he's one of our own from our youth academy. He's about a similar sort of level to Morrison now. And I really want to play one of our young bloods, as it were. Bring him back, and hopefully he can do a good job for us. But if it stays like this, there'll be 3 draws in a row, and I won't be too happy with it. But here's Morrison. Oh, can he get there? No, he can't. Herrera, though, hits it forward. Away it goes again. Here's Morrison. Rafael Morrison beats one. Plays a good ball out there to Julian Green. And Julian Green's cross is blocked, and it's a throw in to Oxford United. Angelino standing over it, and Wilson has fouled Haslak, and we failed to take advantage of the 10 men, it seems here, that Schalke have. And Iuzi Perez with the ball. Green though on it now. Donza forward to Iheanacho, who plays a nice pass through actually to James Wilson. Matip comes across, and I thought there was going to be a penalty there, but no. Matip obviously timed it well. Caleri with it now. And he's out on his right hand side, goes inside to Goretzka. Galloway gets up. Donza, Ravel Morrison, and Janska hits it away. But this has been a bit disappointing, I have to say, considering we've been in this game quite a bit. Obviously, Schalke really haven't been at the races at all, but they managed to come away here with a point. Although it won't mean anything, it will mean that they will be going into the Europa League. And we go through as group winners, which is very nice to see. I'm going to say that we're a bit, yeah. I'll just say we're not good enough tonight, which we weren't. But that does mean we are through to the next stage of this competition. Rowe wants an improved deal for Iheanacho. Let's tell him to sack his agent. Yes, they always love to sack their agents. But there we go. I don't know when the draw is actually for the... okay, so the Champions League draw is just before the Arsenal game, which we might actually come back for. I'm not too sure yet, though. Because if you look at the league here, all these teams here are pretty close. I might come back for the Man United game, actually. Man United at home, just because we've got a little bit of time in between. So I think that's when we'll come back for. Actually, no, we will come back for the Arsenal game. We'll come back a day before, so we record the Champions League draw, and then we'll play the Arsenal match. So the next time we'll be back for the Arsenal game. But thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, then please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.